Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is super exciting because this is my first video that I'm finally shooting in my new house. You'll have seen the house probably a couple of times just in little clips here and there when we first moved in. Probably the video before this. But this is the first time we're just chilling in my kitchen and filming something, so I'm really excited. I love the way like the white looks on camera. I was really excited when we were walking through this house when we first looked at it. I already knew, I was like, it's gonna make for some really good videos. So I'm really excited. It's a mess, so totally ignore that because we still have not put everything away. We've been here about a week and a half. Actually, I think tomorrow will be 2 weeks exactly. Yeah, we've been here 2 weeks. We've been working a lot. We haven't had too many days off, so it's been kind of, you know, unpacking in between work and being exhausted, so it's getting there. There's probably only like 4 or 5 boxes left, but since this house is a little smaller and doesn't have as much storage, we need to buy some like cabinets and some like in-closet drawers and dressers and stuff so that we can put the rest of the things away. We still have like a bookcase we need to buy and things like that, so there's a couple of things scattered around that don't really have their place yet because we don't have the room. But other than that, everything's basically in its spot. I mean, this kitchen's kind of a mess right now, but ignore that. So I'm home right now because Bixby just walks right in front of the camera. So I have a couple of hours right now. I took Charlie to the groomers, which it's super hard to get a grooming appointment right now, especially one like that's not 2 months out. And since we were in the middle of moving, Charlie really needs to be groomed really bad. Hey Bixby, you gonna just interrupt me? Put her butt in my face? So I just dropped her off and I have a couple of hours before I pick her up and then I have to go back to work. So I figured I'd turn the camera on, say hi to you guys, and I'm actually gonna make some like juices and like ginger shots right now for the rest of the week since I have a little bit of time. And I figured we'd chit chat while I do that. So let's get started. I'm going to put my hair up because it is hot. Hi, baby girl. I guess Bixby's just gonna be in the video today, right, baby girl? Wanna be in the video today? Yeah. Gonna make some ginger shots with me? All right. By the way, totally obsessed with my kitchen island. I think this is my first time I've ever had like a legit kitchen island. I'm so excited. Like, it's the perfect spot for the camera, first of all. Whether I have you guys on the island, which is how it is right now, or if I have like a tripod next to it. So it's like perfect. Okay, so I bought these really cute bottles. They are big bottles and small bottles. They're super cute. I will show you guys. Hold please. So I got 2 different sizes. These are like 4 ounces, I believe. They're just for like shots. So I'm gonna be making, I think, ginger, turmeric, lemon, orange, basically anything I can throw in, I'm gonna put in. These ones, I've already made a couple of juices this last week, but I'm gonna make like green juices, carrot juices, things like that, and the big ones for like breakfast and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna start with the ginger and turmeric shots. So I'm really annoyed because I went to a couple of different stores to try and find like actual ginger root, not ginger root, turmeric root, which by the way, I never knew actually looks exactly like ginger, but it's like red on the inside rather than like the whitish light yellow that ginger is. So I thought that was really cool. I had no idea, which I hope I'm not the only one, but. So I went to like 3 different stores and they didn't have the actual root. So I'm gonna order some on Amazon, but it's not gonna be here until like June 7th or something like that, which I mean, right now is only really a week away, so it's not too bad. But I bought some turmeric powder for now, even though I didn't want to, but I really wanna put some turmeric in this because turmeric is really good for inflammation. And unfortunately, I think I might be getting some early arthritis, which really sucks. But my mom has really severe arthritis and, you know, her hands always hurt and things like that. So I'm hoping that this helps her and it kind of helps me keep it from getting any worse because my left wrist, and mostly my left wrist and hand, but sometimes my left shoulder as well. But yeah, let's get to it. Let me get set up and we'll get to making some, and then I'll catch you guys up on what we're doing. Okay, so I have everything set up here. I'm gonna move the camera down so you guys are not gonna see my face, but you're gonna see the food. I have to sneeze. Whew. Okay, so I'm not using a juicer, I'm just using a blender So when using a blender, you don't really have to peel anything, specifically like the ginger and stuff, because I'm gonna strain it anyway when I'm done. So I'm just cutting the ginger into smaller pieces just to make the blender not have to work as hard. So I just kind of cubed it up. I'm gonna use another little piece because I'm gonna try and make quite a bit because I want everybody at the diner to try some of this. Now ginger is very potent, as we know, so let's see. I think I'm gonna put one more, but I don't think I'm gonna put this last bit in. Okay, so I know that I probably should be telling you guys the recipe and the amounts, but honestly, I don't really go off of amounts. I kind of just go off of what feels right. So I used, I don't know, like 5 pieces of ginger that were like this big. Like about a little more than an inch big, I guess. I don't know. Don't listen to me. The lemon, I'm gonna just kind of top and tail them so that it's a little easier to peel. But these are a little old, so they're not the best. Really old, so the skin is really tough right now. So I think I wasn't gonna juice them, like I wasn't gonna squeeze them, because you kind of do lose a lot of the skin and the juice, but I actually don't know if I'm gonna be able to take the skin off. I'm gonna squeeze a whole lemon, actually 2 whole lemons into the blender directly. But like I said, since these are a little tougher to cut, typically I would just kind of peel the skin off just like an orange. And I would just typically throw it right in there. But again, these are a little old, so I'm gonna have to squeeze the juice directly in there. Honestly, personally, I don't mind lemon skin. But since I'm making this for other people, I am going to make it a little easier for everybody else to eat. So let me just throw this stuff out, wash my hands real quick. All right, so I'm gonna do it real quick with the oranges as well. These ones I should be able to peel, but honestly, who knows? The way things are going right now. Oh yeah, these look like they should be okay to peel. But I know I bought these like 4 or 5 days ago also, so. I'm actually going to put a tablespoon of coconut oil in this, and that's also gonna help with the absorption. So fat basically helps the turmeric absorb into your body better. So my hands are so citrusy right now. All right, I'm gonna clean this up. And then I have one more ingredient that I actually forgot about. And I'm kind of glad that the lemons were giving me a tough time because there's lemons in this ingredient. And that would have just been too lemony. So let me just get that out. Okay, so about a week ago, we put some lemons in a cup of honey, and it's just been sitting there for about a week. And so you can see the honey's actually really, really runny because all that lemon juice has come out of the lemons. Basically what this just does is kind of activate the like probiotics that are in the lemon and the honey, and since they've been sitting together, it's just really good for you. So we're gonna throw a little bit of this in there. I'm gonna put mostly just the honey, maybe 1 lemon, like 1 little lemon piece, but since we already used a couple lemons, I don't think we need it. So I'm just gonna add some of this honey lemon juice thing into the blender. Oh, that is so good. All right, so like I said, I did have to end up buying some turmeric powder. Woo, it's intense. You get a little spoon. I don't work with turmeric powder a lot, so I have no idea how much to put. So that was about half a teaspoon. Maybe I'll do a teaspoon? I don't know. I'm gonna start with a teaspoon. It's literally stuck in the pudding. Maybe I'll do a teaspoon and then we'll kind of mix it up, see how it tastes, and go from there. All right, so I just lightly mixed up all the things that we had in there just to kind of get them incorporated already. And now I'm going to add probably maybe about a half a cup of water. I might add a little bit more, maybe 3/4, depending on how it looks. I'm gonna start with half a cup, and then I'm going to throw in probably just a teaspoon of coconut oil, and then also just a sprinkle of black pepper, as that is also gonna help with the turmeric absorption. I'm gonna use some bottled water. We don't know much about the tap water in this town yet, and from what I've heard so far, it's not the best. And we are getting a like water filtration, like little system, not like a huge tank or anything. A little water filtration thing by the sink set up. Brennan's probably gonna do that hopefully soon. So until then, we have been drinking bottles as much as I don't want to. But anyway, I'm gonna use about half a cup. I can't find my liquid measuring cup, so we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna do about a cup just to kind of see how it's looking. I think I'm probably gonna add more because I want this to make quite a few shots. Okay, so while I was letting that mix up, I was doing some research on how much turmeric I should put in if it's powder. Based on the amount of liquid I have, I think I need to put just a little bit more. Mix it up one more time. All right, I laid down like a little cloth just in case we do spill some of this juice when we're straining it. It does not go on my beautiful countertops. I got a little bowl. This bowl has a little lip here, make it easier to pour into bottles and stuff. I do have a funnel for the little guy, so it'll be okay. But I got that and my strainer and a spoon. And then we're just gonna go at it. This is actually pretty liquidy, and it's probably because I added all that water in the end there. While I stir everything up here, since it is gonna take a few minutes, I just wanna catch you guys up on everything that's going on. So obviously we just moved into our house. It's only been 2 weeks. We just finally, I feel like the last few days have really felt settled. It's still a little odd, you know, still unpacking. The pod is still in our driveway. It's got maybe like 10 more things in it. I think the plan is to just kind of throw it in the garage and have them come pick up the pod by the end of this week. If we don't have it picked up by like June 7th, I think we got to pay an extra $200 for another month, and we don't want to do that, especially since we don't need it. So we're gonna probably take everything out of the pod this week and get that taken care of so we can finally park our car in the driveway. That's what's going on the house front. Today, let me just dump this. Today is my dad's birthday. We are actually, after work, we're going to Ramsey's Kitchen, which is Gordon Ramsay's new restaurant that he opened up in Boston earlier this year. Or was it at the end of last year? No, I think it was earlier this year. So I'm very, very excited for that. Big Gordon Ramsay fan. So we're gonna be doing that today. I'm so excited to finally get to try his beef Wellington and his sticky toffee pudding. Very excited. So I'm gonna try my best to record that because I do want you guys to see all that, kind of do a little mini review on it. But like I said, it is my dad's birthday, so you know, I don't want to be on the phone or on the camera the whole time. So I'll definitely get shots of the food, 100%. And then maybe I'll just do a little sit down at the house later, just talking about the experience. Okay, I don't really know how many shots this is gonna make. This is my first time making this one. So I got 4 for now. I hope it makes 4. I think it will. Ramsey's Kitchen's calling me. Probably to confirm the appointment. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Does anyone know that TikTok? I literally can't stop saying it. All right, these little guys are so freaking cute. A little uneven. Let's see if we can fix that. Perfect. All right, well, that'll make a decent breakfast, or at least a pre-breakfast maybe. All right, there you have it. We have 2 big, probably like 10 to 12 ounces of green juice. That'll be for breakfast, probably tomorrow, honestly. And then 4 shots of the ginger turmeric shots that we made. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I just excited to finally be filming again, so I figured this would just be a good time to catch up. I think I caught you up on everything that I could think of. I'm sure I'll let you know what's going on as I keep filming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me, guys.